Hey, I'm Alan Brito. I'm an architect, and I try to use as much as possible open source software for my projects and workflows. And Blender is a big part of this ecosystem because well, you can do almost anything in Blender. And part of my job is to explain and teach fellow architects and companies how to migrate from their current solutions to Blender. And today I have a tutorial for people using SketchUp. If you are using SketchUp and are trying to migrate to Blender, let's focus on dimension lines, or how to use something that is quite similar to the dimension tool that you have in SketchUp here in Blender. First, let's go into SketchUp. Here in SketchUp, you probably know how to use the dimension tool from the tools. You will find it right here, this dimensions option. And when you use this, you can create dimension lines. Let's add a simple dimension line here to see what is the height of this part of the model. Let me move it to the side. I can add another dimension here. Let's pick this dimension. And I want to know the width of this window. Really straightforward, no big secrets on how to use the dimension option from SketchUp. Now, the question is, can we do something similar in Blender? Yes, we can do something really that looks like this in Blender. Let's move to Blender so I can explain step by step how to use this option. Here in Blender, the closest thing that we have to those dimension lines in SketchUp is the measure option, which is this button right here on the left side of your 3D viewport. Before using this option, by the way, you can expand this toolbar here by placing your cursor on the right side of the icons, clicking and dragging them to reveal the names of each one of the tools. And before using the measure tool, let's double check a few things first. The units for this scene, you can verify the units by going to the Scene tab in your Properties editor. And as you can see here, I'm using centimeters. Let me highlight the units for this scene. And before using the measure, I also like to enable the snapping options from Blender. Here at the top, I will enable the snapping, and I will enable here the vertex, press and hold the shift key and enable the edge center to pick any center for your edges, which will help in the process of adding dimension lines. Enable the tool, measure, and you will see that Blender will automatically start to grab key points because of the snap. Now, let's measure this height here, like we did in SketchUp. You will have to click and hold your left mouse button, and you will create a dimension line. Let me create another dimension line here by moving from this point to this point here. And I will create another dimension line here from this point to this point. Now, one downside, or this is not exactly a dimension line. One of the downsides of this tool here is that you will only see these dimensions if you have the measure tool active. If you try to do anything else, they will disappear. If you turn them back on, they will show up. This works as if it was just a way to verify the lengths or dimensions for our project. A few important things about these dimension lines here. If you want to move them, edit, you can't click on the line itself. You have to use the extremes, these points here, these small white line segments. When you click on them, you can move the dimension line. If you try to click inside the line, you will break the line and it will turn into an angular dimension line. So this is the way to select those lines. If you want to remove them, just click on this small lines, press delete, and they will disappear. I can add them back up right here by creating these dimension lines. We can create dimension lines in Blender, but it will require an additional add-on. I will leave that for a future tutorial. So this was a pretty basic and a simple explanation about how to use something that looks like a dimension line in Blender for SketchUp users. And that's it. You now know how to use the measure tool from Blender. If you are coming from SketchUp and you want to learn how to use Blender as a CAD tool, I will leave links in the description for one of my workshops, which is this one right here, Precise 3D Modeling with Blender, where I explain step by step for beginners how to start using Blender as a CAD tool. And if you want to learn more about how to use Blender or how to migrate to Blender, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to this video so you don't miss any future tutorials. See you next time. Bye.